Hello and welcome to the third lesson of the Tools Explained. In the former two lessons I have explained these tools right here, and now in this lesson I will explain the rest of them. Now we're up to this tool right here. This tool adds light and shadow to the image. I'll show you how to do that. Just take a look here and you will see the difference. How it is, how it was, and how it became. We added the light now and we will add some shadow. As you see, you can take a look. And you can note the difference. Light and shadow. As you can see the difference right here. As much as I keep going, the shadow will appear much more. As you see, for this is the light, and for the other one is the shadow. One for the light and one for the shadow. So this is what this tool is for. Now we go to this tool, the pen tool. We open a new page just to explain how it works. We usually use this tool right here to draw. I'll show you how's that. These tools I'm changing right here are colors. This one is for the stroke and this one is for the fill. The stroke are for the outside and the fill are for the inside. It's like a frame. I open a new layer so that I can explain like this. That's it. As you see, I can draw like this and I can control it like this. This tool is usually used to draw, so this is it. Let's go back here to see, like this. I put a dot here and one here, then I drag like this. So that I can make a curve like this. So you can use this tool to draw. Just by clicking and by dragging. And you can control it as much as you want. And to draw a box, you can go like this, as you see. Now to the next tool. We use this tool to type whatever text we want. And we can choose its color like this, and we click to type. And of course, we can type whatever text we like. And I go here to adjust the text size, like this. Then I check this box. And I go here to move the text position. So this is the text tool. As for this one, it's like the top one. It's used to move the objects. But we don't use it too much because we use the top one. It's the same tool as this one right here. These two tools are similar. For me, I don't use it at all. I keep to the first tool. Same thing for this one right here. We use it to move whatever object we like. As you can tell from the preview, you can move objects with it. We'll copy the layer like this, and I'll show you how to move like this. These two tools are not important, but this one in the middle I forgot to talk about. It's a very important tool. We use it to draw shapes, boxes, rectangles, circles, etc. As you see here, we have options. A rectangle, box, circle, etc. I click like this and I draw a box. Let's remove the frame and keep to the inside color. I click, then I drag to draw a box like this. I go here to draw a circle. For this last option here, it does gives me the ability to draw many shapes like this one here. I'll show you. These shapes right here. Let's choose this shape for example. Like this. We change its color. And here we are. And using the top tool, we can move it around wherever we like. These shapes here, you won't have them in your Photoshop because you need to download them, and I will be getting to how to do that later in the course. We go here, load shapes to add them. But as I said, I will be getting to these shapes in much more details later in the course. And I can control the shapes I draw like this. For example, like this. And I can control the opacity like this. I can move the objects around like this. One tool left, and it's the zoom tool. We use it to zoom in or zoom out, obviously. But for me, I always use the navigator. I don't use that tool. It's easier to zoom in or out from here. These tools have shortcuts in the keyboard. Every tool has its own letter. For example, it's M for this one. It's C for this one. As you see, every tool has its own shortcut. So we have covered all the tools right here, and these are the tools we use when we design anything. So you need to be familiar with them. One more thing, these tools are here for you, and it's up to you to choose how to, when or where, or to how, when or where to use them. It's up to you how, when or where to use them. For example, if we want to design this ball right here, the way to do that varies from one person to another. Everyone has its own style or has its own way. Each person will use a different tool to get to the same result, which is to draw this ball. I explained the tools to you, so when and how or where to use them, it's totally up to you. Some will choose this tool right here, some will use the pen tool. As I said before, each person will use a different tool to get to the same result. And the way, every person has its own way or method to do things. So I hope you get the message, and thanks for watching. See you in the next lesson. Goodbye.